Away. Facebook co-founder Mark Zuckerberg loses almost 30 billion naira in a day. Mark, why? Waiting happen. Ele gara. This is this is like almost $30 billion. Waiting happen. What? Okay. I know you are really eager to know what happened. All right, welcome to G Dynamic TV. My name is King. King himself, like I do call myself. Thank you very much for subscribing, and make sure you click on the bell dancing for you on your screen so you can be notified anytime we upload new content. All right, Facebook co-founder Mark Zuckerberg, that name says Mark Zuckerberg, saw his net worth decrease by almost $30 billion. Following the record-breaking plunge of Meta shares Thursday. With a current net worth of $84.3 billion, according to Forbes, it is the first time the 37-year-old hasn't been one of the 10 richest people on earth since summer 2015. Zuckerberg owns nearly 13% of Meta, which recently rebranded from Facebook. Zuckerberg's $29.8 billion loss is the second largest single-day loss in history, surpassed only by the $35 billion that the world's richest man, Elon Musk, lost in November. Okay, wait, he has even Elon Musk. Elon Musk is currently the richest man in the world, according to Forbes, and he lost close to $35 billion, and he still regained. So, where my advice to Uncle Frank, Uncle Mark rather. Uncle Mark, you will still get your feedback. Don't worry. I don't know why Frank came to my mouth. I just wanted to say Mark. All right. Elon Musk lost in November $35 billion after he tweeted about selling 10% of his Tesla stake. Musk also lost 25.8 billion naira from his net worth last week. Hey, Meta's stock plummeted after the company warned of weaker than expected revenue growth in the next quarter and said that recent privacy changes from Apple will cost the company $10 billion. Hey, there are levels to this thing. Oh my God. The 26% drop was Meta's biggest single-day plunge ever. If you don't forget, they said it changed from Facebook to Meta or something thereabout. The 26% drop was Meta's biggest single-day plunge ever and wiped more than $200 billion off of its market cap. Zuckerberg first became a billionaire at 23 after Facebook's 2008 IPO. As the social network ballooned in size, including acquisitions of Instagram and WhatsApp, yes, he bought Instagram and WhatsApp, so too did its founder's net worth. As for how Zuckerberg spends his wealth, he plans to give a significant chunk of it away. Zuckerberg and his wife Priscilla Chan joined the Giving Pledge in 2015, the charitable organization founded by Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, whose members have agreed to give away at least half of their wealth to philanthropic causes over the course of their lives. The couple said they will donate 99% of their shares. Zuckerberg in 2020 also said he would donate $300 million to protect American elections. American elections, okay, with $250 million going to the Center for Tech and Civic Life and an additional million going to the Center for Election Innovation and Research. But in the long run, Baba has lost money. He lost almost $30 billion. Nearly $30 billion vanished from his fortune, an evaporation caused by a steep drop in Meta stock on Thursday. Meta share. Okay, let me explain what happened. Meta shares lost more than a quarter of their value as investors weighed an unsettling collection of financial figures detailed by the company in a quarterly earnings report Wednesday evening. The sell-off wiped away $230 billion in Meta's market value. I think their market value dropped. Yes, Facebook market value dropped, so it affected the market. Like it affected so drastically, negatively drastically. There's any grammar like that. Attention has turned largely to two matters. One is a decline in Facebook daily users during the fourth quarter. It's worth emphasizing the D-word decline, since this marks the first time the platform has experienced such a decrease. Facebook blamed the downturn on increased competition from TikTok and a rise in internet data cost in India. It is the most recent sign of Facebook's struggles to maintain what was a decade-long dominance over social media. that has long been obvious about America, but Facebook has managed to make up for the drop in the US with growth overseas. Now, trouble at home and abroad is a new two-front mess for the company, which still relies on ads sold on Facebook and Instagram for the bulk of its $118 billion in annual revenue. All this billion dollars, who person just dey hear? They just give me only $20 billion. Hey, only $20 billion. I go too happy. Oh, I believe it's going to come back. That is just it. Elon Musk, now currently the richest man on earth. He lost $35 billion last year. That was 2020 due to some issues with Tesla. But thank God he's now back on track and is now currently the richest man, the wealthiest man on planet Mother Earth, according to Forbes. So I believe Mark Zuckerberg too will always come back to shape. Zuckerberg and Meta have experienced a miserable few months, and despite many years of scandal and a Teflon stock, the weight of all that is coming down the shares, which is bad for Zuckerberg personally. The majority of his net worth is centered in Meta stock. It's not great either for Facebook co-founders Dustin Moskovitz and Eduardo Saverin, who have moved on from Facebook but retain significant stakes in the business. With a drop, Zuckerberg no longer ranks among the 10 richest people in the world. He is number 12 at the moment. Oh, and it was among the 10 richest people. Oh, God. The plummet in his fortune is one of the largest single day in a day. It's one of the largest single day losses for any billionaire ever, likely only behind the $33 billion tumble for Elon Musk last year. In addition to the metaverse and growth concerns, a whistleblower scandal enveloped the company last fall, prompting fresh questions about its handling of bad content on its site. And about Zuckerberg's leadership. Another complication, Apple's change to its iPhone software, which has made it harder for companies like Meta to sell digital advertising. Meta on Wednesday said it expects to lose $10 billion in annual revenue from the switch. Combine this all, and Meta shares have sunk 30% since September, a point when they had been at record high. And so this year, everything just if you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, forget about it. All right, I believe Uncle Mark it will come back to shape. That is all I know. All right, can you just help us drop one or two comments? What do you feel? What do you feel? Or do you have anything in mind that you think caused the loss? That you think caused the loss? That was a huge loss, almost $30 billion. That's like trillions of naira, man. That's trillions of money of naira. All right, this is G Dynamic TV. Thank you very much for always subscribing. We love you so much. My name is K to the I to the N to the G, the King himself. Please do well to subscribe and click on the notification bell so anytime we post, you can be notified. Mark Zuckerberg loses almost 30 billion dollars a naira in a day. Koluama Showa. Thank you very much. I love you.